everyone! I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Last time, we begun the investigation of Nagito's murder. We investigated everything we could around his body. And in this episode, we got a couple more areas to explore. And I think the first thing I want to explore is the factory. It's bad to admit that I actually forgot the bomb was in here. And that's kind of bad considering the fact that, well, the bomb's kind of important. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed onto this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Well, there's gotta be something at least. There's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. I find that a bit hard to believe, considering the fact that it's the bomb. Like, there's no way. It reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop. Looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. Why do you have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. It's another... Time Nagito should have already been killed, which means that the video was recorded in advance. Which is probably why he needed to have the video. Again, last episode, I was struggling to determine if I think this is a suicide or if this was actually like the traitor who killed him. This is another piece of evidence that leads to it being a suicide, but I can't, I don't know. I can't confirm that in my own head. That's right. Besides that video, there might have been data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. Oh, fair point. With that laptop in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I think you're overthinking it, Hajime. Sonia! Hi, I've never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. I know I shouldn't be laughing at the explosion, but this is the third time now that we've seen this explosion, and all I can think of is this is the third time Kazuichi has been blown away by the blast, and that's hilarious. I have the headcanon now that he's feeling it every single time, so he's just like, guys, please don't think about that time I got blown up. No! It's happened 3 times now. The bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh?
Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it wouldn't make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism. Why are you blushing at that idea?
All right.
Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it. Sonia, are you into terrorists? Is that what you're implying? Are you blushing at the idea of being with a terrorist? You know, I try not to make topical jokes, but as of recording this in 2025, she's got a lot of options when it comes to picking popular terrorists that could be seen as attractive, or at least terrorist sympathizers. Hold on. If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie.
By the way, it is all gravy. Oh, gravy? What the hell does that mean? Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey!
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? All you feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You're right.
However...
Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To truth? The bombs there are all fakes.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon?
Well,
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it!
that is...
Did I say something I should not have said? It's okay. I made a joke about popular content creators being terrorist sympathizers, so, you know, we both said something we probably shouldn't have said. It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. So let me know the plushies didn't have bombs, but the one thing I want to look at is those fire grenades didn't seem to do anything. I wonder if we're gonna get a clue on that. There's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. Really? Nothing? Alright. Alright, next up, I want to investigate the military base. And I'm doing this first for a multitude of reasons. There's one reason in particular that I would not be surprised if any of you actually shouted off in the comments. I missed the Monokuma. I noticed it while I was editing and I was so mad that I missed it. So mad that I missed that.
Man.
Damn it! This dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening. Hey, leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. Fair point. Alright, what is there to even look at, really? Guess we could try looking at everything. Maybe bring me to check for myself. I guess we could look at the trucks. Huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the truck bed.
Whoa!
Ah, found it! What'd you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it. But I also found stuff like a survival oh, shit! Okay. Wait, that's the same knife he used.
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
Oh,
Or Nagito obtained it here, because he also grabbed the truck. And we know for a fact Nagito set off the bombs. Once again, another point towards this is probably a suicide. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once. That's everyone, though. No, not me. This is the first time I've been here. That sounds fishy. I don't think it's Kazuichi. There's no way it's him. I'm gonna try looking through the truck bed. It's empty. Nothing's in here.
However...
Bombs have disappeared. Thoroughly searched the military base. Did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. He said that much in the video message. Yeah, thank you. Great way to give a flashback. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. What? But what? What else could be his motive? That doesn't make any sense. Of course his motive was to expose the traitor. I can't think of any other reason. Alright, next up, I absolutely want to investigate Nagito's room. That seems like such an important place. And I think Chiaki's also here. Oh yeah, there we go. I actually wanted to talk to Chiaki, but sure, the door works too. Huh? It's locked. Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed. There's nothing I can do. I am going to investigate another area. What are you gonna do? I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. And let me know when we can go inside.
Yep.
Yeah, got it. Ah, this is probably the thing we have to look for last. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm going to explore Nezumi Castle. Oh, Fuyuhiko's here.
Yo.
Look at the wall of spears. I guess it's obvious where the weapon came from. Yeah, especially because one of them's missing. The spear with the flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear definitely is. It's definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. Looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, right? Huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why'd the killer use the spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife. It would have been easier, too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Probably because it has that wire. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's dead. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. Haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. Wow, so I seriously just explored his cottage too early? That's kind of lame. Oh yeah, look, and Monokuma's there.
Hajime.
Ah, Hajime.
What's this?
Oh my! You want to go inside Nagito's room too?
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy.
Then do it! It's weak because it's made out of black bean paste. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and open the damn door.
Fine, fine.
Fine, fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then. Loose. Bye-bye.
See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now. This isn't my first time seeing that, but why is the door open with a spell like that? 'Cause it's dumb and funny. Maybe the cottage key is computerized?
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. What? Huh? Wait, that's Monami's box! Wait, why is it in there? So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he would act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. Okay, well, first things first, we gotta look at this big-ass box. Could this be? Yeah, it's Monami's box. That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. I agree, it's adorable. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about with Nagito. Wait, so Nagito broke into Monami's house, which is probably how he had access to the He probably used access to the surveillance cameras to spy on everyone, which is probably why he knew as much as he did. Why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. That's a fair point! Turned back toward the treasure box, cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box? Like it's something important. I looked in the notebook. I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and turned things bad. Day 2. Bianca is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired. What is this, a diary? Look inside. Did Monami write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. Kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, Day 4, Day 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on entry titled Day 16. Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's totally panicking because nobody believes him. Huh?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing. Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
Well, I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he totally would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief?
No.
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey.
Hey, that notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right. This is my important diary where all my main secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar! What? You always show up out of nowhere. Monami, it's not good to lie, you know. Why? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B. Oh, she's an idiot.
That's wrong.
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. That's also true. You're right. I have no fingers. See? Bullseye. I know, because I had the same way, too. Wait, that means you also can't write, Monokuma?
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey.
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? Oh! If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye.
Excuse me! Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again!
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. It looks like it's a waste of time trying to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. I also do find it interesting that they brought up the fact that Hajime attempted the final dead room, because he never did. He was going to, but he didn't.
Huh?
Nice. My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? I do. That's actually why I have a mini fridge at my desk. Even though my fridge and my kitchen is literally like, I don't know, 7 feet away from my desk, I have a mini fridge at my desk just for drinks. In fact, I'll drink a soda that I got out of my fridge right now. I also drank that because I was a little parched. For those of you wondering what I supply my fridge with, it's Mountain Dew. Because I have a crippling addiction. This time the flavor was dragon fruit, because that was the new flavor. As I talk with Chiaki, I open the refrigerator out of curiosity. Oh, wait, so hang on. Did he steal one of the fridges from the Octagon? Why else would there be poison in there? The only thing inside the refrigerator is a brown bottle. For someone who likes cold drinks, it doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right? Oh, that was Chiaki. Really? Looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder, maybe? Ha ha, game! I see what you're doing. You're referencing a different class trial from the first game. No, you can't hide that from me. Took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death. So is this another thing that could have possibly killed Nagito? Not the stab wounds, not the spear in the stomach, not the fire, not any of that. Poison. That could have also been it. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, it looks like poison. Poison? It looks like there's a warning label in the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. The enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Huh? In a gaseous state, it's heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it's possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this? The Octagon, obviously!
Well,
that question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too. Apply to the bomb? The Octagon, Hajime! There should be a reason Nagito is able to obtain such dangerous items. The Octagon inside the No, that's Hajime. The Octagon inside the funhouse. The poison. He must have brought it with him from there too, right?
perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere in his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? I feel like we would have had another one man, one jar situation. Except one Nagito, one poison bottle. Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him in the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh? Well, considering that we saw all that vapor and Monokuma himself told everyone not to go inside, I get the feeling that something would have been set off that would have caused the poison to evaporate. Why did he put it inside of the fire grenades? Think about it! Why else would the fire grenades not work? He replaced the chemicals inside the fire grenades with poison, and the poison evaporated in the fire! Wait, then by that logic, is he trying to set this up so that everyone is the killer and he's the victim? Because everyone threw those fire grenades. So then by that logic, there's a theoretical possibility that Monokuma could see everyone as the killer. But wait, that would break rules. Because it can only be one blackened. Even if they have accomplices, that doesn't count. Dude, Nagito, what the fuck is going on in your head? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? That's also a possibility. Another trap?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. Could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? I feel like it has something to do with the fire grenades. That's my theory, at least. Wait, there's a Monokuma in there! There's a lot of books arranged here. Did Nagito bring these from the library? In addition to books, there's a bunch of random crap stuffed onto the shelf. It might take a lot of time for us to thoroughly go through that stuff.
Hey.
Let's just leave it for later. Yeah, I agree. There's a Monokuma in there! Wait, no, that's not what I want to look at. Monokuma! There's a Monokuma in the bath!
No.
Hell yeah, dude. Alright, what else is there to look at? Window. The bed doesn't seem anything suspicious. Basically out of my cottage. Okay, maybe it is the bed. Maybe there's something under the bed. Oh, no, there is something. Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. What? Nagito does not strike me as the gooner type. Well, we should still check just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I peeked under the bed and... there's something here. It's like it's a plastic bag from the supermarket. Looks like there's something inside. What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did you get these from the military base? Gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Maybe to handle the poison in some way, but I don't know for sure. Hajime, was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. Peeked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... there's a small piece of paper on the floor. Piece of paper made of blue aluminum? A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? Similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. I don't know where the hell that would go to, but sure, I guess. I don't think there's anything else. Wait. Something I still need to investigate here. Chiaki? Our time for investigating is winding down. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. Yeah, I did though. Wait, hang on. Why can't I investigate the shower room? Do I have to investigate everything? Bed. I guess bookshelf last. Oh yeah.
Well,
They say the shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It's really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
Yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but...
See?
So, I'll leave the shelf to you. I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. I sighed and walked toward the bookshelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, they were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Oh, shit! Wait! Oh, are we actually gonna go through this book now? Huh? Yeah, it's the book. It's the file with everyone's information in it. Are we actually gonna go through that? Oh, please tell me we're gonna go through that. Oh, please tell me we're gonna go through that. If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies, too. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, Reserve Corps student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student for the Reserve Department. Wow, so he actually wasn't lying about that. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the Reserve Department? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Well, I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final den room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone in this island are in here, too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file.
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
And it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Ah, hold on.
Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right?
Wait, who? Whose name isn't in there?
There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
What are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togame.
Wait, what?
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
Wait. Hang on. one that remembered about that one time that Nagito was delirious and said Byakuya Togami wasn't real? Or something along those lines, like he was a fake? And something about Hyoko being a group of twins? Was he actually right about those things? Cause the fact that Byakuya's name isn't on the file is starting to make me think that he was right. And not just delirious. Oh no.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the Skilling Cool Life, or the Skilling Cool Life? Oh my god, Blues. The Killing School Life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island. No matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the Killing School Life?
Too bad.
It's totally wrong! There's a completely different reason! A different reason?
You're getting all
How should I put this? You guys are getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? Huh? Well, I mean, Byakuya got fatter, but what does that mean? You might want to start flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. The ultimate imposter. Wait a minute! You mean to say that the traitor was a student who was playing as Byakuya? That was never Byakuya to begin with? That was somebody else? Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter. That's that Byakuya's true identity! True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami! Holy fucking shit, dude. Wait, so then is the real Byakuya here or not? But then that also doesn't explain... That also doesn't explain anything about the traitor. Because if the ultimate imposter was the traitor, that means the imposter was killed in the beginning of the game. So we're still at square one! A fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, even if his age and gender is unknown. Then if his gender is unknown, why do you keep using he, him pronouns? Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the Killing School Life?
so cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. Then he was lying to us the whole time? Well, he's dead now, so who cares?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
'Cause that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. the hell?
Anyway,
Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? I cannot talk to the others about my past. I suspect my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. I feel like this is the real imposter speaking. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No,
maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously! You wouldn't know! I made the file so you guys couldn't find out!
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. Then how did Nagito? That was true for Nagito too, right? Well, probably. Then how did Nagito figure it out? It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was
about
that a wise decision? Time's up, you know. Time's up? Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment. Son of a bitch! That chime just now.
What is most important for living things?
I don't know, food and sex?
Well, personally, I think time is.
Yeah, but you know, food and sex go with time, so, I'll just stick with food and sex.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock. I'll see you soon.
The last class trial? He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might just be beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe, after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. Class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, We're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. And we're gonna do all of that next time on Danganronpa 2. We're about to begin the final class trial. And oh boy, am I not prepared for this! I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.